So these 5 apps keep me stylish, sane, and on top of my game. And I'm sure you probably have not heard of at least 2 of them, okay? So let's get into it. Hello everyone, I'm back and I'm Sparkle. Like I said, content creator, boy mom, techie, wife, all the things, Navy veteran, engineer, and I am your go-to girly for blending style with function. And if your brain is just kind of juggling too much, these apps are absolutely going to change your life. All right, let's get into the first one. The first one is the Wearing app. If you have not heard about the Wearing app, I'm gonna tell you. The Wearing app is an app that I use to style myself. Okay, style my clothes, shop my closet, style myself. I think I discovered this app about, it hasn't even been a year. So I've been using it now for about that long. I had my son digitize my closet because I wanted to use this app to help me style, because I felt like I was spending a lot of time in front of the closet planning outfits. I felt like I spent a lot of time on weekends, like Saturdays and things like that, just trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear, either for the week or for an event or for whatever I was doing. It was just taking me too long. And I'm like, I need to be able to see what I have, and I need to be able to style looks quickly. So this is why you need to check out the Wearing app. And this video is not sponsored. I'm just raving about them because I absolutely love the app and how much time it has saved me and how it allows me to style myself. And it's just actually fun to do now. Whereas standing in front of the closet before, trying to get stuff together, trying on stuff, it wasn't, okay? So, like I said, I had my son digitize my closet, and now I'm able to see everything in the closet on the Wearing app. All right, my closet here in Germany is set up a little bit differently. The doors are closed, and everything is kind of like in a row, and it gets hard sometimes to see all that you have. My home in Virginia, I'm able to kind of see the clothes and laid out a little bit differently. You can kind of see the setup and the difference, right? And why it's important to be able to see all that I have in order to kind of easily pick and style. So the Wearing app, like I said, I digitized the closet and then put everything in the Wearing app, and I'm able to see all of the pieces, and I can actually create either a vision board or a mood board to style myself and put the pieces on. I can say, hey, Wearing app, style me, and just select from the closet and put pieces together. Like if you remember the old movie Clueless, kind of like how her closet was, the Wearing app is legitly like that. So it is so fun to do so. Like I said, you can see everything, you can put everything together, pieces, and it's shoes, it's accessories, it's handbags, it's pants, shirts, sweater. It's literally all the things that you have in your closet. You can upload it there to Wearing and then see what it is you have and style yourself, okay? So super shout out to the Wearing app. I love it. It saves me time, and I'm able to style myself. So hope you enjoyed that one, okay? The next one is, oh my God, you may not know this one because I didn't know it until I came overseas. It's the Wise app. All right, now the Wise app is an app that allows you to pay for goods and services in other currency. And because I'm in Germany and I'm paying for goods and services, whether I am going to the dermatologist or whether I'm paying a bill locally, however, whatever, it's different here how we do things. So I'll start with saying, oftentimes you don't pay right up front for certain things with your card or cash or whatever. You get the bill in the mail. So I'm gonna use, for example, my dermatology appointments. So I go to the dermatologist, I get my service done, and then they send a bill to the house because you don't pay right there no, that's not how it works. So they send a bill to the house, and I'm able to go into the Wise app and create an account, and then I'm able to have a Euro wallet and a US dollar wallet. Now, actually, Wise allows you to have so many other currencies and wallets with those currencies. So you may want to pay somebody in, I don't know, dinar, right? If you're in Bahrain or Middle East or however, whatever. So it allows you to do that, and it's so seamless. I can transfer money from my US bank account into my Wise Euro account, and then I'm able to use the IBAN number of the local vendor or whoever I'm getting the service done by here in Germany, and make the transfer super easy and seamless, like I said. And it saves me from having to run to the community bank to try to pull out money, or to try to, send a transfer via ACH through the, like, it just saves time. Oh my God. I say all of that, it just saves time, like legitly. And when we are busy with our everyday lives, we don't have time to be just doing the tedious things that take away from us doing other things that we could be doing, i.e. spending time with our families, hanging out, happy hours, cozying up on the couch, whatever it is that your vibe is, like, you don't want to spend extra time taking you away from that, right? Doing things that take you away from that. So the Wise app makes it so easy and so simple to pay for goods and services in other currencies. And I can totally just appreciate learning about that because I didn't know. Now, that's 2 down. Let's get into the 3rd app. I'm sure some of you might have heard of this one, the Notions app. I'm kind of new, but not new to the Notions app, but it has definitely changed the game when I'm creating now. Because I consider myself a new creator for sure. The Notions app allows me to plan things out and to see it in an actual plan, to have logic behind what needs to happen, and then be able to follow that logic and that workflow from A to Z. So for me, that is perfect because I am not a planner. I am not the person that, I'm very spontaneous. I am a Libra at heart. So I just kind of go with the flow. But when you are running a business, or when you are a creator, or when you are a busy woman, wife, mom, entrepreneur, boss babe, however, whatever, you don't have time to not know what's next, or what the plan is, or how you're going to maneuver, in business, however, whatever. So for that reason, I think Notion is really good. And so I'm learning how to use it, and I'm using it to plan out and strategize my content for YouTube. So I'm enjoying it. I'm using it. I'm putting it to action, learning from it kind of like in real time, because like I said, I'm new to this, and it allowed me to actually visualize the plan. It actually allows me to have somewhere to write it all in, and then to hold myself accountable, because I can check, this is done, right? And then I found an amazing template where the workflow it flows, and it keeps me organized and keeps me on point and on task, so I can appreciate that. All right, so let's get into the next app. The next app is, I don't know if you heard of this one either, because I didn't hear about it until I came over here, but it is the Belly app. Belly is Belli, okay? So the Belly app, an amazing app for my busy women who don't want to, I should say don't want to cook, because I don't love to cook, but I do cook at home sometimes. But when I want to go out, I want to go out and I want to eat at a very good place that is good. Recommended. It has some, stars behind it, but that is just good. Like, and I don't want to spend all day and night searching for that or trying to figure that out. I want to go somewhere and just find it. And the Belly app is just that. It allows you to put in your zip code and find good restaurants and eateries in your area, just based on whatever genre of food you want to eat. So if you put your zip code in and you say, oh, okay, I'm looking for Thai food or Lebanese food, or I'm looking for Jamaican food, I'm looking for, breakfast food, I'm looking for a steak restaurant, you can find any and all of that on the Belly app. And it is not just for Europe. You can put your zip code in. I live in Virginia. I put my zip code in Virginia. All of the restaurants that are good in my area. And you can be anywhere. I was in Portugal with my girlfriend, and we were like, let's find somewhere to eat. Like, we ended up finding this super, TripAdvisor rated best something restaurant. And it was so good. I mean, chef's kiss good. It was good. And it was so memorable. And that's another thing. You could save it on the app. You could save who you went with. Like, you could tag your friend and say, I went to the restaurant with her if she's on the Belly app. You can actually invite friends to be a part of the app so y'all can track y'all places together. You can take pictures of the food and then add it to the app to say, this was my favorite dish that I've had at this restaurant. You can rate the restaurant. You can say, this restaurant is better than this restaurant. Like, it's actually a really good app, and it's fun to be a part of. But it helps you find some really, really good eateries. And that's the thing. And like I said, I think it's all over the world, because I was in Virginia and I did a search, in Portugal did a search here, and I'm doing searches, and it's finding good spots. So shout out to the Belly app, because I love to eat good food, and I have found some good spots on the Belly app, and I can appreciate that. So let's get into the next one. The next one is the last one, okay? And that is the Genius Scan app. Now, I don't know how many of y'all have had this situation where you've been, I don't know, home and you don't necessarily have a scanner or a fax machine and all that stuff set up at home. Like, if you work from home, great, you might have that. But if you don't and you need to scan something and email it back over to somebody really quickly, the Genius Scan app is perfect for that. Like, I have had that situation come up in so many scenarios, and I've had the Genius Scan app now for about, I want to say several years. I want to say maybe like 4 or 5 years. And I've used it in so many instances that I've stored so many documents in there, because that's another thing. You might have a document that you don't want to get ruined and you want to just preserve it. So you can scan it and upload it and it just stays in your file. I have had my son leave things here at the house because he forgot, and he's like, oh, can you grab that paper and scan it and email it to my counselor or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, okay. I have the Genius Scan app, and it allows me to do it from my mobile phone. I don't have to come back home. I don't have to be at a computer. I don't have to do any of the things. I can scan the document right from my phone. It uploads to my file, and I'm able to use my email to email it to somebody. You can use Dropbox to do whatever with it. You can use, like, there's so many other connections that you could make on there to forward the document on. But the scanning is just amazing. I use that all the time. Like, honest to God, like, I've had so many situations that I was like, okay, I'm so happy that I have this app. So I must admit that is a very, very good app to have for us busy entrepreneurs, boss babes, like all of that. Like, these are apps I think that absolutely play a major role in changing how you do business, or changing just the game up, period, man, with time saving, with just, I don't know, energy saving. Like, I'm all about efficiency and just doing things easier and not making it harder for myself. And so these apps are amazing for that, okay? So if you stuck around this long, I'm gonna give you a bonus one because, yeah, just because. So the bonus app, oh my God, the Google Keep app, okay? That app I use for everyday life, and I use it to document all kinds of things, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because I work in a place where I cannot take my cell phone. So because of that, I need to sometimes recall so much for different things. Like, I could be on my email and I'm like, oh, I need to think about, I have that little note saved about this thing, right? So I can go right to Google Keep and I can pull it up and I can just boom, 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 it's there, it's done. My memory sometimes is suspect. So recalling things that I cannot actually go to the calendar for, or go to my phone for, or go to a note somewhere else for me, it's all in Google Keep. So I don't have to worry about it. And I can access that from my Google Mail at work. So that is why it is so convenient and so easy for me. But you can also use Google Keep when you're out and about and you just need to take a note about something. You need to capture a picture and store it for whatever reason. You need to annotate something that you're not gonna remember. Boom, easy. If you need to write something down or jot your thoughts down because you're in the space and you just got time and you want to be able to keep it and recall it, like, Google Keep is good for any of that. You could upload a picture, a snapshot, a document, all of that to Google Keep and be able to access it on the go. So for me, that is definitely game changing because, like I said, I can't have my phone at work. And so therefore, I need Google Keep because it got all my stuff in there and I can easily get to it from work, and it just changes the game. So those are my 5, like I said, life-changing apps. And I hope that they help somebody here that's watching. I hope that you learned something new about one of these apps, or learned a new app that you may want to try out. If that's the case, drop a comment and let me know which ones you knew about, which ones you didn't know about, and let me know if you have some apps that you use that are like game changing for you and that some of us may want to be put on, right? Put me on to a new app that's gonna save me time, energy, and effort. I'm all for it. So drop it in the comment because I'm sure I'm not the only one that wants to know. The community that we're building here, they want to know as well, because we are all about empowerment, uplifting, sharing joy, and educating each other. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, until the next video, I would like for you to like, subscribe, and share with other women who you think want to be part of this community of growth and empowerment and just motivation, right? And yeah, drop me a comment just to say, hey, Sparkle, here's my app, or whatever. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Until then, bye.